we've set up our course repository drop-off and we have at least one Excel spreadsheet in there, we want to get started. So I've made this dummy pronunciation course. I've made sure that I've labeled my Excel spreadsheet. Remember this name because you're going to need it for Power Automate. Just to take a look at, we have some dummy course materials here just to make sure that we are able to set up the workflow. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my organizational Sharepoint home, and I'm going to create the corresponding Sharepoint list for that pronunciation course. So I'm going to go back to new here, and now I'm going to hit list. I'm going to create a blank list. And the reason I'm doing that instead of using the Excel template is because when you use the Excel template in Sharepoint, unfortunately, it defaults to making every column a string. However, we have some columns where we have links. And so if we introduce those links into the columns and that column is not designated as a link column, we're not going to be able to actually follow the link and use it as a hyperlink or a functioning URL. So here's the part where we're going to have to manually add our columns. So I'm going to click blank list here. I'm going to name this pronunciation course as well. You can add a description if you'd like. And we'll create that list. All right, should be blank. We have a title which corresponds to the second column here. We'll go ahead, we'll add another column here. So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to add another column. This will be our second one just because we want to keep it consistent with our spreadsheet. So this will be a text column and we're going to call this one topic. Again, for now, down the line, you can customize your columns and your column names. And so now that this has been created, yes, thank you. I'm going to move it over here. And now here's where we get the link columns. So here you're going to have to go down to hyperlink, click next, and then call this link. And once this is done, you should have this link column here. We're going to continue doing that down the line for description, for modality, for connected files. This is also going to be a hyperlink. And then the other columns are all just regular text columns. So as long as you're able to get all of those in there up to the course column, at that point you're ready to move on to the next video.